What's going on, guys? I don't like that this video is playing like on a thing. It's kind of annoying. All right, so hopefully you guys see here. So it looks like it's actually a brand new Lux. They are kind of taking the randomish, I guess I couldn't even say my own advice, right? But like I would wanting them to do something like this for a while. Like you make a version, like they already have skins. Skins should have been their own champions, and then it would have been much easier to balance the game. I've said this multiple times. So I really feel bad, because like I really feel bad because it's like Pulsefire Ezreal could have been a different version of Ezreal, and if you needed to rotate out Ezreal, you could still rotate in a different version of Ezreal that allowed you to still play Ezreal or similar type, but like he's a nerf version of it. Yu-Gi-Oh does it all the time. Shadowverse does it all the time. Multiple games do it all the time. It's a very easy way to actually like have a champion so you don't lose that champion necessarily. And you could even do it that the skins apply the same or something like that. There's a lot of different ways you could do it. But anyway, so it looks like that's what they're going with here. So we have this reveal here, and then we have this. This is 1 hour ago. So boom, here it is. Boom shakalaka. And hopefully we'll see something else. Let's see, we're just looking here, so our brand thing, and let's just look at the video. Let's go on YouTube, see if they have the YouTube video. They do. So it's LUX Illuminated is what we're looking at here, which is such a weird concept. I'm happy about it. You got Garen in the back. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going straight into LUX Illuminated. This is a really big thing for them. This is going to be the direction, which I could say, okay, let me talk about slight concerns. They might not be giving us newer champions. They might just be using old champions going forward and like just giving them different things, but let's see. This luminescence cannot be suppressed. Maybe not. Okay, so immediately show, I'm sorry, I paused it, but immediately showing that she has a this is a Path of Champions. 3-star rated balance. Okay, Spirit, yes, I'm pausing, shut up. Support, so she's a support character. Still just pure Demacia. Give my supported ally Spirit and give me Barrier. That is like literally the best support thing. Like give the supported character has barrier so it can't take damage, and level up is allies that have attacked with or have gained while attacking 20 plus total well, god damn, but they're stacking, so they're considering the same thing as Spirit as impact and things of that nature. So she's gonna scale up. Share difficulty is easy though, so that's very interesting. So she has a brand new deck. So Gerald Lightfeather is actually Ezreal, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a different version of Ezreal, which is kind of funny. Form up, Lumina Sprite, Vanguard Defender is old, Laurent the Prodigy is old, herself as a 3-cost. Tree Sprites, which we saw, and those other 2 cards are the newer cards. I am Luxana, Lady of Light. Okay, back it up. So it's what I thought it was. Spirit is just +1/+1. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's literally +1/+1, so it stacks on its it stacks on itself, which is interesting. So like we're gonna have to be able to test whether or not this is going to be one of those things where it's they're stacking, like does it transfer, like when it says, like when I use evolve, and I'm thinking POC here, when I use the evolve thing and I gain their things, do I get all of that? Or if I kill it with corrupted fragments, do I get all of their spirit? Because the stacks, like impact stacks, haven't worked that way, but they might have changed it that they do work that way. So just saying. Luxana, Lady of Light. There it is.
Good afternoon, milady.
Who are you again?
Okay. Dreamlight Alina. When I'm summoned, summon 5 Spritelings. For each one there isn't space for, grant the weakest okay, so I love that they're starting to do this, like, so when things get obliterated, you don't lose what benefits they give out. So it's gonna give 5, and then any of them will go for the weakest.
Hey, little guys. I am not
so one of them got axed.
Radiance casts out every shadow.
And she levels because they have the stats, pretty much. So it's actually easier to level her than I thought. Let's look at the level animation. I'm gonna back it up. Hey.
Radiance casts out every
hey.
shadow.
I mean, that was decent, I guess, right? It was, she's like in a dark cave. They're starting to touch on her. She gets illuminated. I thought the light that she would emulate would have been brighter, which is kind of funny to say. So she just gains, it's the same thing as before. Grant them spirit, give her barrier. When an ally gains spirit, it gains spirit again. So now it just doubles. So it's a swarming
Careful, Lux.
Try to keep up, Garen.
What was that?
Remember what I said, little spark. Just a little spark.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That did a lot.
Careful, Lux.
Try to keep up, Garen.
I think, oh, that's boost all. Okay, boost. That's that boost thing. So boost was give them like their stats. So this, it just should be +1/+1. But since Lux is on the field, when they get spirit, it happens again. So that's why you see such a big boost here.
Remember what I said, little spark. Just a little spark.
Yeah, 2/2s turning into 4/4s. Yep.
No match for a crown guard.
So, wow. This Brightling is spirit and also spirit. Why couldn't it just say spirit too? But I'm assuming it doesn't do that because of the way that they have it coded or whatever. So yeah, boost all allies. Boost is just like giving another stat of another stack of what that is. Yeah, this is Ezreal, by the way. This is 100% Ezreal, but it's one of his alter ego. I think maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the lore like that. So when I'm summoning ground other ally spirit, I keep freaking sneezing and editing it out. Luminous Spirit, give my support. Oh, it's a unit, but it's like an item. That's kind of weird. Give my supported ally all of my positive keywords and their stacks this round. Okay, so that's pretty good. And also, if you give it other things like, you know, the other keywords that we're used to, that's pretty good too. Play Tree Spirits, boost all other allies. That's pretty nice. So I'm cool with it, but I'm about to say, can we see what she's gonna bring in? So now, as we know, everything's Path to Champions. So rare when an ally is targeted or supported, granted spirit. So that's really good for spazzing on a unit or constantly targeting it. It will just keep growing +1/+1 each time, which is like faded on crack. And we have the level 2, which is create a prismatic barrier, which then will give it spirit if you use it. If you already have one, reduces cost by 1. Pretty cool. And then last but not least, Light Goddess Part 2 is that it gets spirit and impact, and both things that are stackable. So yeah, you're going to be ending games really quickly, really quickly. And you're looking for something Varus-like, right? Like you're looking to target your own allies a bunch of times, get them really, really strong, really big, and then boom. I also wonder if like Secret Technique and stuff like that work with it. So I'm liking that this is how they're going to be doing their things, show that the character is a POC, what do they have in POC, and how it actually works. So they started off hot because this is Lux, the new Lux, right? So they're showing a lot here, which is like there's a brand new, they're willing, first of all, they're willing to redo champions, right? They're willing to redo champions already in the game, which is something I've wanted them to do for a while. But this is just, it's crazy because it's just like Lux, super Lux at this point. But it, you know, they have like, not Pulse Fire, Elementalist Lux, and you know they have a bunch of ones. She's also still Demacia, so they didn't change it. That was one of the things I said that they could do. They could actually make Lux, but make her when she travels to Shadow Isles, and there's a Shadow Isles version of her. Or as you guys can see, the corrupted skins, you could have made Shadow Isle versions of those characters, stuff like that. So it's dropping in a week. That's another thing. That's pretty cool. And on top of that, it is. On top of that, I'm really excited for where this is going to be leading to. Let's see if there's any other card reveals on top of this. There could be. I doubt it, though. Very interesting to read some of the comments here. Like, some people seem that they're upset with it. I actually think it's fine. Demacia and Ezreal. Not really. This would be, if you were to compare this to anything, I would say you would say it's Demacia and, like, Lulu, I guess, or something like that. It's about stat boosting, but these are, like, permanent buffs. Spirit's, like, permanent. So I think that you have to also look at it, and this is not that I'm trying to give them slack or anything like that, but stop it. When you really think about this, is that like this allows them a little bit more flexibility. It really makes it easy. Oh shit, here we go again. Lux, what, like, oh, Lux Zed. Zed just, I think, came back into rotation, right? So, like, yeah, you could technically do that. He'll have things, but these are removable, right? Like, it's very easy. There's a couple stuff that do remove, and I'm just thinking about Buried Sands, is that you can remove the keyword, right? So, like, anything that removes the keyword, silences or something like that, will take away that stuff. But then again, silence would also just take it away anyway. But that card gets more value now that you can just disable keywords briefly. But you also have to remember that they are going into a more POC focused thing. So having a second, the problem is that Lux is not only in the regular game, but Lux is also already in POC. So now you're gonna have two versions of Lux in thing. You're gonna have the Lux version, which I like the Lux POC, she's just a spam bot, right? And then you're gonna have this one where it's a different playstyle. And honestly, the more releases you do, the better. Now, the concern obviously would be is if all the newer champions are just reworked champions in the same region that just do something slightly different. And at that point, you would have then probably rather them just made this a 8-cost unit or a epic or something like that. Like Lux didn't. This could have just been a engine card like all the other engine cards. You didn't have to make it Lux. This could have honestly been Garen's dad or something like that. Like, you know, it didn't have to necessarily be Lux remade. They could have did something else. And if I were to go through all the Demacian champions, I'm pretty sure I could have found a champion that has something similar to do with buffing and then made a bullcrap reason why it's in Demacia, and then we could have had the same thing. So I'm also looking if they're gonna release a Runeterra champion alongside of this. But like I said, I think this is perfectly fine. Literally, this is pretty cool. It's interesting to see how other people react to it, and I'm interested to see you guys in the comment section. What do you guys think about it? Are you upset that it's another Lux? There's now going to be 2 Luxes in the game. There's now 2 Luxes in Path of Champions. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, please check out, oh my god, please check out that Jin video. It is absolutely insane. Check out that Jin video. You will not be disappointed. It went down to the wire. The wire of the wire. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.